Hey guys, so today I lost 200 US dollar on my first trade on my Eval account and make it all back on paper trading, which was not planned. I thought I was trading on my Eval as well. So yes, it is actually one of the worst trading days to me because yeah, that's actually really frustrating. I have to admit, we also really had one of the most difficult trading days since a really long time. So the whole AM session was only manipulation, so really drastic. I think it was like the worst manipulation we have seen in like the last 3 months or something. So where I was trading, yeah, it definitely is still the first week of the new year, so happy new year actually. And I was trading basically today my first yeah, trade, as I already mentioned, on my Eval account. Why? Because I also was really expecting a expansion today, because Monday and Tuesday did expand it higher, yes, but the delivery we had was really bad, so the price action was not really clean. Therefore expected a more clean day today. And I also really like the equal buy side liquidity, daily buy side liquidity we had right here, and also the bearish fair gap we could trade into. So actually a really clean delivery day on the daily chart, but when we drop lower to a 50-minute chart, you will see that it was definitely not the case today. So what we have right here is the fact that we have already a market maker buy model being in play with the SMT at London lows. Our midnight opening price is right here. So also really clean Asia session highs. Did not touch actually the New York open kill zone sell side liquidity. But yeah, I think from there, or wait, before we drop lower, I want to show you regular trading hours. So now I basically am only trading on futures, so therefore I can switch, but I like to have my new opening range gaps on a different contract. So what you can see right here is the fact that we opened basically lower, but only, yeah, 22 handles or something, so we can ignore it because it's less than 40 handles. Still, we're expecting higher prices. I'm definitely taking a closer look to the close right here of the new opening range gap we have right here from Monday. So therefore we also kind of got the resistance level right here, where we could not really expand higher from there on. Still, as you can see right here on the 5-minute chart, on the 50-minute chart even already, huge wicks to the downside and to the upside, so really difficult delivery. And we also have like the regular trading hours buy side liquidity right here. So yeah, with that we drop to a 1-minute chart. And yeah, I think the text I will basically save for later. So before I show you my executions, we have to switch back on electronic trading hours. So right here, let's do this. It looks really painful. Actually, I took 3 shorts, one long right here, one unnecessary short right here, and one stop right here, and another long. So actually I was expecting a ATM model short. Why? Because we have just high resistance higher, we scrapped Asia session liquidity, and we also scrapped daily buy side liquidity on ES. And yeah, we actually had a smart money reversal in play, and I was expecting that the 10 a.m. news would manipulate lower, and actually we did that. But still, I got stopped twice before, even with having my stop above the swing high. In that case, I think it's a bit the wrong approach to trade the setup, because it's definitely valid. So we expect that we will retrace lower with the news at 10 a.m. But in that case, because we are really bullish on the higher time frame, we have to be careful. Still, I took one partial right here way too early. First trade on my or first day on my Eval account. Money is a bit different. I have to accept, basically it's not the same as paper trading. Even if I know that I basically manage my paper trading account like a live account, it's still not the same. We have to admit that. I took one partial right here. I just should have waited longer. But yeah, we unfortunately actually created a huge SMT with ES, so therefore we got stopped. But in that case, that's fine, because we are still expecting a continuation to the upside aligned with the higher time frame and regular trading hours. And I was expecting that the retracement lower was only manipulation. So I did not expect that we would come down all the way to the New York open kill zone, sells the liquidity, or to London lows. I only expected basically that we would trade back to the opening prices, maybe take out the AM session liquidity like ES did. But in that case, we had SMT, and I was okay. I want to see that we basically displace higher and that we use the manipulation to the downside right here as a inversion favorable gap. So I entered long in here, mitigated one here, and got stopped right here. Then I entered short right here because I really like the fact that we had a immediate term high, short-term high, short-term high. But in that case, that's basically the worst trade I took today, I have to admit. So the short right here is definitely unnecessary against the higher time frame, and in that case also revenge traded. Still, that was also like the only trade which was against my system. So I went long right here once again and got stopped right here. In that case, I could have had my stop below the wick, below the low of the candle right here, or just a bit more safer below the SMT. So actually, if we have SMT, we also want to have our stop basically below the swing high low in that case, because we are trading to the upside. Yeah, definitely a stop loss mistake. Still entered once again, I think right here, I don't know, here, I don't know. And yeah, from there on we traded higher. I could take one off right here and got stopped brutally. I don't know what this candle basically caused. Really manipulative. So with reaching 1030, we definitely expect a continuation, because in that case, our market maker buy model is in play with the SMT. Right here, we will definitely not trade lower. So to trade lower is basically over. We only will consolidate or trade higher. But because we have a really strong bullish bias, we expect higher prices. Therefore, the long right here is basically perfect, as well as the long right here. Still, once again, we are definitely having today one of the most difficult and manipulative AM sessions. I got stopped really fortunate actually in just where I had my stop. So I had not really slippage anything in here. So that's really lucky in that case. And then that case, that trade right here, I was only trying to understand why I can't see my profit and my stop loss, my take profit and my stop loss on my trades. So in that case, I just went long because I knew we were still not done doing trading higher, and I just did not want it to get basically instantly stopped. But I really don't understand. So if I basically enter from market, I cannot trail a stop loss or a profit, a take profit, which where I see basically my P&L. So I only see like, I can only make like orders. But yeah, that's a bit annoying. And actually right here, we have to switch to paper trading. So account summary minus 184. Let's switch back to paper trading. I did not knew I would trade paper trading, and just by one look right here, I think it's really painful to watch. We are up now 1973, and that was today. So as you can see right here, 146 plus 63 is 209 in that case. Yeah, would have been a green day. What did I do? So I was looking for longs still. Why? Because we did not reach the daily buy-sell liquidity, and also regular trading hours, as you can see right here, did not reach the buy-sell liquidity on regular trading hours. So we are still trading aligned with regular trading hours. We are still trading aligned with the higher time frame, and we also do have the perfect setup. Why? Because we do basically trade into the favorable gap. I was already I had already marked out within our London close macro. So I was really anticipating to enter in here, but we could not. So we just trailed higher, and therefore it was really satisfying to watch that we scrapped sales and liquidity, traded lower, had a beautiful breaker right here. Also the up close candle right here is really important to us, or especially more the most up close candle. So yeah, you could also extend basically the candle right here. It's not a break in that case, but on the lower time frame it would be. Still, that's just classic support and resistance, but I don't really trade like this. Therefore, I just take a closer look on the order block right here. We traded lower and I entered right here. 3 contracts, stop below the order block. We traded basically perfect to consequent encroachment, and then from there we took off, and I was so fucking annoyed. Yeah, I just closed right here because I was like, for what I'm holding for higher prices. So definitely in that case I would have definitely managed it differently. So taking 2 partials, I'm really content with that, but the last partial I would have definitely left a runner. Yeah, it's one of the most painful days in my entire trading career. But I think it's part of the process. So it's also like my own mistake. Therefore, I'm content with that. It's also like really amazing to see that I was still able to make money on such a difficult trading day. And also, it also showed me that, wait, why does it look so different right here? We have only one down close candle. What? Maybe let's switch broker again. It really showed me that I can still make money, or that I'm now basically capable also like to trade in really difficult conditions. Okay, now it's maybe lagging. I don't really know. Before we had like, I think, yeah, like that. You see. So we had also SMT right here, smart money reversal in that case, stretch in state of delivery, by also like breaking above the high right here. So break of structure, change in state of delivery by respecting the bullish order block. We had SMT, we had the right time, 11:30. That's our lunch continuation. Yeah, would have been a perfect day, a perfect first day of trading my Eval, but yeah, that's just it. In that case, I just know I have to make it. It's just I have too much effort put into the charts, and it's been a really long journey from here. So I'm now basically trading since I think yeah, basically 2 years only paper, and today is my first day trading my Eval account, and I'm actually quite really profitable on the paper already, and I really treated it like a live money account. So there's not really a difference. So expect I just really have to believe in the process of time. So that's actually the only thing we can do in that case. We have to accept that trading is definitely a journey which takes a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it. And yeah, I think we will definitely get there. I'm still actually kind of content with today's trading day. So yeah, actually after the AM session we had a really clean delivery. So this run right here is really clean. Yeah, I am not trading tomorrow because of NFP. No, because it's the day before NFP, and then we have to see how we deliver on Friday. But yeah, it really hurts basically because being down 200 on the week, so on my live Eval account, it really hurts to risk even on Friday. But yeah, we just have to see. And yeah, if not, I will trade next week. or maybe I will trade just paper on Friday. But I don't really like it, because if I make money on paper, I just still feel bad because I could have made it on my Eval account. So I can't really separate these two in my mind right now, because I'm still unprofitable. So if I would already make money, I think it would have been it would basically maybe make a difference. I don't really know. But yeah, so that's basically it. I hope you liked it. I definitely learned something new. So still to use, or basically to utilize news as manipulation, still works really quite well for me. So I really like that we can expect news to get utilized as manipulation lower in that case, if we expect a bullish day. But yeah, I'm a bit worried actually about the huge down close candle right here. This would have been, or could have been, a really slippage stop out. So yeah, that's basically it, and see you soon.